something new that the future requires, or to correct a settled arrangement whose consequences have proved unworkable or contrary to the national interest. This bill belongs to the second kind. It corrects a mistake in an electoral cycle, which is not abstract, but is clear and present on the ground. It is the lived experience of this nation across more than 3 decades, and it has two roots that feed one another. The first root, Madam President, is the way we have elected our president. Honorable senators will recall their own history. At independence, the founders of this nation and parliament elect the head of state, and the head of government was the leader of the party that commanded the majority in parliament. The direct national contest for the president arrived later in 1987 in anticipation of a legislated one-party state that never was. We adopted, in other words, a method shaped by an expectation that history did not honor, and we have lived with the consequences of that method ever since. The second route, Madam President, is the shortness of the national electoral cycle in which we have elected our president and parliament. A 5-year term is a brief and restless thing for a developing nation, emerging from the thrones of colonialism. It is short enough that the first year is swallowed by transition and too often by the litigation of the contest just concluded. And the final years are swallowed by the next election campaign. The window left for the actual policy work of building and developing the nation is narrow, and it narrows further with each electoral cycle, particularly in an environment of toxic politics. Nor is the electoral cycle a sacred and untouchable number. Honorable senators will recall that under our former Lancaster House Constitution, the term of office of the president was a longer one. It was 6 years. To fuse the election of the president and of parliament into a single national event, parliament shortened its own life by 2 years and brought the president to 5 years to run together with the life of parliament. A harmonization, Madam President, that took effect in the 2008 harmonized election in the vain hope of containing what was termed in the court Bora Msango. That was done by the ordinary vote without a referendum and without dissent. That 5-year cycle, useful as the harmonization was, has proved too short for the work of building and developing